Gus, come on up. Gus has said yes to a particular way he wants to pray that we can jump in on if we want, and then we're going to bring this home. But as you're listening to these brothers, what does it mean for you to stand at your post? What's the one practical thing the Lord is asking you?
All right, so this was probably about, 3 weeks ago. Like Chris was saying, with this times going on, you're trying to do the same thing, but then it just gets old, And I mean, I love praying. I pray every day, but still, there's it wasn't as exciting like in the beginning, but I continued to do it because I just felt like if I'm praying for someone, it's basically like standing at my post. If I'm not at my post, the enemy's going to sneak in and get the people that I'm supposed to be guarding, right? So I've been praying, and so I've been asking God, what can I do? How can I change my way of praying? And so 2 weeks ago, when Chris was preaching, he happened to mention, it was just this quick little line that he mentioned, right, about answered prayers. And I was like, whoa, that really hit me. So I'm like, all right. And it felt like this whole speech went on for like hours, but it was only like a split second. It felt like God was just saying, I want to answer prayers right now. So he gave me this idea. So what I did was when I got home, I got this board that I put up in my garage, and I got the smallest Post-it notes because I figure, I'm gonna put up a lot of prayers, and so now I have all these little Post-it notes up, and I hope I can get more up there, because I just felt like how Chris was saying, in 3 months, he wants people to see that God is answering prayers. So my goal is to have that board empty and a basket full of these Post-it notes where God has answered prayers. So I have names up. Some of your names are up there on my prayer board. So they're up there. But if when we're done, if you do have a prayer, please come up to me, and I want to put more Post-it notes up on this board. And then so just this past week, I was praying again, and it just felt like God was telling me, like, you know what? He's like, I really feel like healing right now. So I'm like, you know what, God? Chris is on his personal retreat. He's really trying to connect with you right now in prayer. Speak to him right now in his prayers, So then I asked Chris, and I'm like, did God speak to you about healing? And he tells me no. But then he comes up, and he's like 5 minutes later, he's like, you know what? I forgot. He did. And so he went through this thing. And I was talking to one of my friends, and I told him, hey, you know what? This came up in prayer about God healing. And he's laughing as I'm telling him. And I'm like, you know what? In my head, I'm like, I'm not joking. And he's telling me, no. He's like, what happened was, he's like, that came up in my prayer the week before. He's like, and it also came up in prayer to a couple other people, where right now in this time, God wants to heal. And I'm like, wow, that just added, like, my prayer, the flame is growing, but that just added fuel to this flame, So I just wanted to grow more and more.